Right, morning folks, welcome back to a very wet woodland on Sunday morning at 09:30 AM after the rain has gone. We get up at camp, probably the hammock, a Basha or a tarp, got a BCB stove, got the cup, the metal tin cup thing with me. I'm going to have a quick breakfast, cup of tea and chill for a couple of hours. A very, very rough night with the neighbours. I almost brought out a baseball bat, that's how rough it was. We won't go into details, but let's get camp up. Right folks, so I've gone for a British Army Basha in DPM over a DD hammock in olive green. On a A-frame, just raised one side up, just so I can get in and out of the hammock. Gonna be here for a few hours. So let's get some scoff on. I'm gonna be using the BCB stove this morning and the Dutch Army 1944 kidney cup. Let's go. Okay, so just before I start cooking, I just dragged this piece of wood across the forest and put it on a rest here. I need to cut a piece off because I want a slightly longer piece under that Basha. So I brought out an old saw that I've had for many years, folding saw. This thing, I've had this for 10, 12 years I think. It's only been used probably twice. So let's get cutting. No accidents please, because I didn't bring a first aid kit as per bloody usual. As I said, I just need a bit. Just want to cut beyond knots here. Bit of Bushcraft. Sam hasn't cut a piece of wood in about 30 years. Good luck. Close enough. Right, so there's my cutting point. Let me just carry on with that. As I said, I just need that bit just to up one end of that Basha. Perfect. Lovely. What a good cut. Nothing wrong with that. No accident. Okay, so that's slightly better. The wood's a bit longer than I needed it. It doesn't really matter though. So let's just go around and see what we've got here. So as I said, British Army Basha with bungees tied around the tree here. Same on the other end. And then we've got jungle knot going down to the ground at the front with our hooks are at 45-degree angle. Around the back. Again, we've got jungle knots with toggles. Again, down the floor, pegs in 45-degree angle, and so on. One in the middle, and one on the end, one on the other end. And then on the other far tree here, again, I have bungees. Yeah, it's all bloody good. And then we've got the DD hammock with the daisy chains. Right, now that I'm all set for reals this time, now we'll get some scoff. It's very simple this morning. Show you what I've got. Cleared an area because this morning I'm going to be using one of those new BCB stoves, and I've got the old Dragon Fuel gel. So let's get this set up here. And I said I've got the the metal mug thing to go on top, and I boil some water, and I've got a pot porridge thing for breakfast. So yeah, that's what I say. Keep it simple this morning. Nothing too heavy. So that's it. We're all set up here. I'm just whacked that on the ground. I forgot to bring some silver foil actually, but it doesn't matter. So when I was in Go Outdoors the other week, so that's all set up. I got some Fire Dragon fuel gel. Normally I get those cubes, but I wanted to try this one this time. So that was about £5, £5 British pounds sterling, whatever you call it. So we'll squeeze some in the middle there, and we'll see how we get on with it today. I've not used this one yet. I've used the cubes loads of times. Good luck getting into that. Son of a bitch, get in there. Right, here we go. Right, squeeze that in there. And just fill that up a bit. Well, I just need enough just to boil about 2 cups of water. I hope. Should be more than enough. And then with that, that should give me enough for my breakfast. and a brew. That's just before we like this thing. Yes, the smaller man with a pot porridge or fuel porridge chocolate flavour porridge. Comes in a tub, like a pot noodle. You just add hot water, wait a couple of minutes, job done. That's breakfast this morning, and as I said, in a cup of tea, we're all good to go. Right, let's see if I can light this thing first time. Right, we have lift off, we have lights. Let's boil some water. I don't like these things, I never like these bloody things. But at least it's going to give me some heat, some hot water, and something to eat. The old 1944 pattern, Dutch Army kidney cup. Just do half a cup at a time. Makes it a lot easier. And there we go. Right, so just whilst I'm waiting for that BCB stove to boil, so just a little quick thing. So it's only, I don't know if I said it earlier, but it's only 3 degrees Celsius above freezing. It is getting there. Winter is just around the corner. Tonight will be 0 degrees, which means it'll be -2 to -3 up at mine because I live up on top hill. I'm at the highest point. I'm at the sort of midway point in the forest. So as I said, 3 Celsius here, and winter just around the corner. You know what that means, isn't it? More hot tent camps. As I said in the previous video, I've got some other camp ideas that were shown and given my way that I've still got to try. And try and get them out over the next couple of weeks as well. A couple of hot tent camps, a couple of hammock camps. And then next spring, obviously, we've got all that Dutch Army gear to get out and give that a try. So looking forward to that. Right, let's go and get some breakfast if that water is ready. Yeah, I would say that water's boiling, mate. Let's get that off and let's eat. Or at least get some scoff on here. Right, so I don't know if I was recording there. A dog came into the camp, so we've got my pot porridge open. Water's in. Leave that for 5 minutes. As I said, I'm not letting that burn out because I want to boil another cup of water for my brew. Right, let's go for round 2 before that burns out. Perfect. Right, round 2. Ah, perfect. That one's ready. Brew time. Perfect. Absolutely perfect now. And just let that BCB stove burn out. Job done. Right then folks, so everything's good here now. So breakfast is on. Got a brew down on the floor here. Got a small fire just put on here. And it doesn't get any better than this. Easy like Sunday morning after the rain. So that storm has now passed that we just had. We've got 3 days of dry weather. Hence why I'm out this morning. Back to work tonight. Busy tomorrow. And then back up probably on Tuesday, I think. Lunchtime, I think, because it's going to start raining again in the evening. And then it's going to rain and sleet for the next 2 weeks, apparently. Bloody typical, isn't it? So yeah, so let's try this then. I think the last time I had one of these was probably a year ago or so. When I actually did this camp up, it was alright. I haven't had one since because I'm not a big fan of porridge. Not really my thing, but give one a try, isn't it? Let's see what it's like. If I like it, I'll go back and buy some more. They're about £2 each or 3 for a £5 at Asda. That's what I say, I don't buy them very often. Maybe once in a blue moon. It beats frying food all the time. Dragging stoves over and logs and kindling. But it'll do. You know, it's good for you. It's high protein or something, like it's a breakfast thing, isn't it? So high protein, high fibre, big serving, just add hot water. So there we go, pot porridge, fuel porridge it's called. They do other things as well, like that granola. There's a granola one, granola bars, blah blah blah. Right, that's enough waffling. Let's enjoy breakfast here. and the campfire. Right, so I've just realised, completely forgot to mention that actually, the reason why I can't eat these porridge things too much is because they do trigger my migraines. I'm assuming it's the protein compound that's inside it, which is why I don't eat these. I can guarantee I'll regret having this later or tomorrow when my head starts pounding tonight. But they are very nice. Quick breakfast, quick easy breakfast on the go. But if you're allergic to protein compounds or any shit like that, you probably trigger your migraines or headaches like I will. Tough luck. Anyway, as you might be able to see in the light, just a quick brew here. As I was saying earlier, it's getting a bit nippy down here now, so 3 degrees. So hence, I've gone out and brought myself my first ever woolly pulley from that company Surplus and Lost, where I buy all my gear from. Great company. I think I paid $12.99 for it, $14.99, something like that. And yes, you will notice it does have some insignia still on the arms. I'm not going to take them off. I know what rank it is, obviously. Colour Sergeant. No, I'm not military. Don't serve, never have. And so don't jump on the bandwagon about, you can't wear that, it's surplus gear. Yeah, if they didn't want people to wear it, then they wouldn't sell it. So, and it's absolutely mint condition, no holes, no moths, nothing. All I had to do was just wash it once. Bloody lovely. I don't normally wear things like these. I don't normally like these woolly, itchy things. There, you know, but because winter's coming, as I said, and with my health the way it is, it's just an extra layer for me. Perfect. So as I said, $12.99, $14.99. There's 40 to 42 chest, something like that, or 38 to 40. Kind of skinny, and yeah, I'm actually enjoying it as much as it's itching the hell out of me because I've only got a t-shirt on underneath it. So there we go. So it's another piece of gear to add to my ever-growing collection of military memorabilia. I've got so much stuff now. I'll stop buying it actually. Apart from the Dutch Army stuff I need for next year. Right, let's chill back now for a bit and have a cup of tea. Colour Sergeant, not. Right, so what's the old fires? Smoking his ass off over there. Now give me some hammock time. Oh. I forgot to bring the underquilt, but I didn't really need it. I wasn't staying for the whole bloody day, was I? So back into my little green sarcophagus here. Oh, bloody brilliant. And the debate about these British Army Bashas or any Basha, about which way you can have them, I don't think there's any right way or wrong way. I just always put it my way. That's it. Bloody loving it, I do. Absolutely bloody love it. Got just enough heat from the fire. I know I've got the back end of the Basha open, but I don't care. 11 AM and the world is good. Chill for a bit and we'll see about getting out of here and coming back another day. And then I've got some more stuff that I need to order from the Steak Detective, and maybe I might try Andy as well, Kent Survival, and maybe Mark. I don't know if Mark sells anything. MDM Outdoor Adventures. Go check all their channels out and buy some stuff from them for Christmas and New Year. And great guys, all from down south where I'm from originally. And don't forget Tim, Born Outside, check him out as a dog in the camp. Let's go and see what's going on. Hello mate. Uh-oh. Been rumbled by a dog. Bloody typical, isn't it? It's alright, the dog didn't touch anything. Anyway, sorry, as I was saying, yes, so go and check out their channels. Born Outside, Des Catty, Burton Outdoors, Kent Survival, MDM Outdoor Adventures, and Steak Detective. Go and check them all out. All the guys from down south you know what? It's a shame I ever moved up here. This place is bloody freezing. I need to be back down south. I would love to hang out with those guys for a whole weekend. Maybe next year, if I have the money. You never know. Oh, that fire feels absolutely bloody lovely. Uh-oh, incoming phone call. I'll be back. Oh yes, sorry about that. Duty calls and all that, work and stuff. So just reminded me that I have got a shift tonight, and for the next 4 nights, perfect, just what I needed. Excellent, because I've been off the last 2 weeks. So back to work, 4 days on, rest of the week off. Perfect, just what I need. Right, let's go back to chilling in the old hammock with that fire. Okay, so that's the last of the kindling that I brought out, so I have to go out next week and get some more. 4 bags, top it all up. I only bring 1 bag with me, just for the ambience of the camp, as I do. Like I said, we'll let that burn down, put that out in a bit, about half an hour, and then we'll pack up and clear out of here. Let's enjoy that for a minute. Right, so far, other than the odd dog coming in, it's been a pretty good camp this morning. I have enjoyed this one. As I said, there's still many more to come. The year's not over yet. I just chillax back in the hammock for another, easily another half hour. As I said earlier, it was a bit of a rough night with the neighbours last night, and no sleep. Absolutely no sleep last night. Absolutely bloody disgusting they are. But that's what you get, you know. They're young, we're middle age. What can you do? They got no respect for anybody. They're only in their 20s, like they're like 22, 23. They're like fucking 56, mate. You know what I mean? Have some bloody respect, because they live up above us, you know. They got no respect, these bloody kids. No respect at all. And this is another reason why I'm out here this morning. Lack of sleep last night. If I had time, I'd fall asleep again in here, but I don't, so I won't. Right, so as you can see then, fire is just about done, just about out. It's 11:30 AM. I think it's time to pack up and call it a day actually. And I'm ready on out of here. Right, let's break down this camp and let's bug out. Right, there we go then folks, there's another camp done. So my camp's broke down, kit's all squared away. Back in the old Northern Ireland patrol pack there. Zoom up a bit. Right there, great bit of kit. So the fire's just smouldering a bit, it's only because I put some wet leaves on top. That'll just go out by itself in a minute. I'll just scatter some water on top just to make sure, because I don't want to leave it smouldering like that, because, you know, leave no trace. Alright, thanks very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good weekend. Take care, stay safe. I'm out of here.